ABC 7 team has been looking into that botched missile attack warning in Hawaii as federal investigators are working to get to the bottom of that mistaken alert there. Regulators in Illinois say they are reassessing the state's emergency alarm system here. Eyewitness News investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy joining us with the latest. Chuck?
Alan, no one in Illinois wants to have to post that kind of signage that went up Saturday in Hawaii after an emergency services operator pushed some wrong buttons and sent out an incoming missile warning. So tonight, Illinois Emergency Management Agency officials tell the I-Team they are reassessing systems here to make sure what happened in Paradise doesn't happen here, because it has happened here before. The veteran technician in Hawaii responsible for that horrifying false alarm has been reassigned, and tonight Hawaii's U.S. representatives are asking for a formal congressional investigation into the miscue that sent a ballistic missile alert out to residents and tourists. Nearly 40 minutes later, emergency officials issuing a second alert informing the population the first one was false. A similar erroneous release of an actual warning occurred in Illinois in 2007. Hundreds of radio stations in and around Chicago had been sent the full emergency alert system tone and warning announcement by mistake, disrupting radio broadcasts for a few anxious moments. A federal emergency management agency spokesperson at the time calling it an unintentional disruption caused by a FEMA contractor's installation of a satellite receiver in Springfield as part of a nationwide upgrade. Authorities determining that the new Illinois receiver inadvertently picked up a closed-circuit test between receivers in Richmond, Virginia and Cleveland.
I'm thinking, okay, somebody goofed up. The third time, oh, somebody's in big trouble.
After some dead air back then, WGN Radio's morning host at the time was suddenly heard on every radio and TV station in Chicago, and he wasn't sure why. The mistaken activation of Illinois' emergency alert system meant WGN was the station designated to simulcast the message. Now, 11 years later, it was an incident in Hawaii that has prompted Illinois Emergency Management Agency officials to reevaluate the system in place here. IEMA spokesperson Patty Thompson tonight says whenever there is an accidental emergency notification anywhere in the U.S., IEMA does a state exam of systems and procedures to ensure that it won't happen here. For Illinois and other states, a House Armed Services hearing could help direct federal policies and practices. And while some committee members have an interest in a hearing, one hasn't been confirmed. They have a lot of other things preoccupying them in Washington, but this is certainly on the boilerplate.
All right. Okay.
Thanks, Chuck.
Thanks, Chuck.